What's going on, y'all? Guys Lifestyle. As you can see, I'm at home. Currently in the middle of doing a job change. Um, I recently picked up a Tigers endorsement. So, but what I want to explain to you guys is the hazmat process. Um, hazmat process is if you guys knew, again, your CDL or you guys do going through trucking school or whatever. What you want to do is you want to go ahead get your CDL. You can't get no endorsements until you get your CDL. So even if you pass the written test, the permit test, until you do the driving test, you can't get no endorsements. So I want to go over like the endorsements, the main endorsements that'll really help you get really get money. Really all of the endorsements that'll give you a better chance of making a stable career out here. Not over the road, but in town, local, with the right experience. Um, but basically, hazmat. What the process is once you get your CDL, you're gonna probably go. You're gonna probably want to go to somewhere in your state or somewhere that does fingerprints and backgrounds. Uh, I wasn't sure about the one in Memphis because I actually started the process in Chattanooga. So we went to somewhere that did like backgrounds and fingerprints. Um, they run your background. It may take up to 2 to 3 weeks for them to completely do a background check and run your fingerprints and make sure you're not a terrorist. Basically, to make sure you're not a terrorist and you're not gonna do anything, you know, with hazmat, anything dangerous. Uh, Once you do that, study for the test, man. I think CDL now, or you just go to Google and put in CDL hazmat, and this is what you do: go to multiple sites. I had actually downloaded an app, CDL hazmat practice, and then I went on Google because they had. I want all the questions. That's what I look for when I come to study. I want something that I can pass on 3 sites. If I'm studying for, let's say I was studying for the Tigers endorsement. I went to 3 sites and I studied. I got all those questions and I studied them all from 3 different sites, so I can have a better view or a better van pool of what the test may consist of. So, like I said, man, and I think the background, the background part is maybe like, I don't know if it's like 80 or 100. But if you're going into school and you tell them, some schools, I mean not schools, if you're going to a company, and if some companies may be like, okay, if you want to get your hazmat, we'll pay for the fingerprints and background, you know. So look into that. You may not even have to spend your own money. Another thing is endorsements, triples and doubles endorsements. Those are really big endorsements for a lot of line haul and local positions. Triple and doubles, tankers, and hazmat. You get through all 3 of those endorsements with 6 months to a year experience, a recent trade trailer experience. This is what these jobs are looking for. If you're just in the game, not really just trying to be our owner out, because it is people out there, and I'm looking at it both sides of the spectrum. So if you're really in the game, you just want to really just change your life, change your lifestyle, and just bring in a more money, more profitable money, without doing all the leasing and all that. Man, get your triple and doubles, your hazmat, and your tankers. It seemed like a big hill to climb, but it's really not that bad. I mean, once you get your hazmat is the hardest endorsement you're gonna ever get. Man, study for the hazmat. You get the hazmats, the tankers and the triples and doubles. It's a breeze. I promise you, it's a breeze. So, um, I'm, I'm saying this to say this. You know, if you think about going local, get you a year experience. Get you a year experience on the road. Get your endorsements, and while you're still with that company, put out applications so that way you can still be gaining experience, even though you're putting in applications. Then on your home time, just try to schedule an interview or however that works, however your schedule is. Um, and then like I'm saying it on the lease side, man, you get your hazmats and you get your tankers. Really ain't gotta get triples and doubles if you're looking at it um, on the lease purchase side or any other lease purchase on owner op side. Man, you get your hazmat and your tankers. It's a lot of bulk hauling, you know, rare bulk hauling, uh, frac sand, all this other stuff that requires you to have tankers. Liquid waste removal. Man, these loads are paying maybe $4 a mile. You see what I'm saying? And they're not going under 100 miles. These are, you know, almost 1,000 mile runs. $3.50 a mile. Going to landfill, or going to designated landfills to dirt dump certain waste. Hazmat tankers, man. That's what I'm about to get into now. Running hazmat tankers. At first, I was just running hazmat fuel for construction, and then I would start doing my research, and I started realizing, hey, I can get more money with the tankers endorsements because now I can actually carry. I have something to carry that has this material in instead of a dry box. You see what I'm saying? So now we can go to tankers. Now, only thing you have to do is really get the experience. But if you got the endorsements already, they're gonna train you. I guarantee you. If your driving record is right, even if your driving record is not right, if you had those two main endorsements, man, they're gonna train you. You're gonna make some good money. And later on down the road, you can you go to lease and see my wife. My wife has hazmat. So if I'm putting things in play right now where we can later on lease something, we get tankers and run hazmat team tankers. You see what I'm saying? You know, try to set yourself up to be in the best position you can ever be in. Even though my wife hasn't drove in a while, always set yourself up to be in the best position you can ever be in. Because for the simple fact of the matter is, my wife right now, if she go gets her tankers endorsement, it goes somewhere, and believe me, it's gonna take a minute for her to go. But it's some companies out there with those two endorsements. They would train her back on the road just for her to go back and forth, get her a little bit of experience. They would train her, then hire her to drive tankers hazmat. The demand, like one YouTuber said, man, the demand of hazmat, the demand of trailers, dry box and reefers is I'm not saying it's low, but at the same time, like another guy said, it's negotiating. And if you don't know how to negotiate, then you gonna run for cheap. But if you set yourself up where you don't really have to do no negotiating, and you let your license talk for you and what you can pull, then hey, you set yourself up to win every time. So right now I'm in the middle of in the job changing, and right now actually me and my wife we plan on I plan on doing this for maybe about a year or so, and then just putting up money and actually thinking about going out and leasing a truck. So just stay with us. Thank you for the subscribers, the new subscribers. We're almost hitting 200. 200 subscribers, man. I mean, I seen this channel grow from maybe one to two, three, four views to 64 views, then 5,000 views on one video, and I was like, man, we thank you guys for just staying along, coming along with us, new guys and old guys. I can't thank you guys enough. But we're gonna try to continue to bring you that continue to bring you that footage and more information, and try to get as much knowledge to you guys as possible. And then, like I said all the time, if you guys have any questions, go to Games Lifestyle. Games Lifestyle. That's our Facebook page. You're welcome to ask us anything appropriate, and we'll try to get back to you at any time, or even if it's so popular, we'll try to make a video on it. But I know we ain't made one in a while. We see you guys are not really liking those long blogs, but that's okay. Me and my wife are discussing about alternate, you know, days about that. But we got a couple blogs coming up that's not that long, but they're very interesting. So Games Lifestyle. I'm signing out. My little one's in the back crying, but dad is off, so I'm gonna spend as much time with her as I can, because actually with this job right here, it's gonna require me to be out of town for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, cause it's rail yard. Anything dealing with the rail yard, man, it's paying. Yeah, so and then they putting me in a good position where I can make a decent amount of money. So I'm not gonna say decent, but like I said before, enough to take care of my family and go beyond. So, Games Lifestyle, I'm John. I'm signing out, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Um, keep doing what you're doing. You know, just stay blessed. Games Lifestyle.